This is a animal called a frog, and it's about the size of your hand, and it hops, and it eats insects. Alright guys, this is a person. It's just like you guys. You guys are one and the same. There's two genders, male and female. Yeah, we come in all different shapes and sizes. Yep, that's a person. Alright guys, this is a guitar. It's a musical instrument. It makes noises. And a lot of people play them like around campfires and stuff to, I don't know, relax with one another.
What were those objects on the wall?
What is anything? How can we know what something is?
Yeah, if anyone could make clear to me what the one is, they could speak of the things that are.
There are just too many possibilities for there to be a one.
You can't talk confidently about what doesn't exist, or what you don't know.
I agree, but can you even actually know anything for certain? There are 10 nifty reasons. I like to call them modes or tropes. And that's why I'm justified in suspending my beliefs and prescribing to being a skeptic. The world is based on a cycle of differences and distinctions. Every person, place, and thing is unique, and because of that, it makes sense that the same thing follows in philosophy. The levels of tropes get deeper and more involved. They're observable in every aspect of our life. The first example is that animals are different between species. Take a dog, for example. It's impossible to deny that a dog has a different origin and body structures than me or you. But these differences, it goes on to make sense that humans are different from one another. We have different things that make us happy, different things that motivate our behaviors, and different talents and abilities. We can claim to know what we perceive. No two people's experiences are the same. So any belief, since they're rooted in personal, subjective perception, they're simply opinion, and you can't talk confidently about them.
Every person is unique, yes, but that doesn't eliminate the possibility of these being a truth. And the truth is something that can be striven for through the educational process.
But learning and getting knowledge is done completely through seeing and hearing and perceiving. So you have to ask whether anything can actually be learned at all.
I would argue the same thing. The question I'm inclined to ask is whether there are infinite many things, only one thing, or no thing any at all. I wrote a paper that opposed an idea of these many things. I wrote it in a spirit of competitiveness when I was young, and then someone stole it. So I did not even have the chance to consider whether it should be made public.
I understand that. To speak at a time when one is unsure of oneself and searching for the truth is a frightening and insecure thing to do.
You appear to be contradicting yourself, Plato. The truth you think you're seeking may not exist. How will you look for truth when you do not know at all what it is? How will you aim to search for something you do not know at all? If you should meet with it, how will you know that this is the thing you did not know?
If there is a one, it is more than this frogman guitar, and looking only at this is not going to allow us to say anything based on certainty, because we have to base our beliefs on what we see.
Let's go, prisoner.
Who are you?
I'm the puppeteer.
Where are you taking me?
We're going to the outside.
What is going on?
Did that even happen?
Where is Plato?
Is that even, one cannot achieve this kind of motion.
Wait, what do you mean?
There will always be a midpoint, an infinite amount of midpoints. Technically, there should be no motion at all. So really, if he makes it back here, we should just kill him.
So you're saying that I can't move.
Not based on what I have.
So because of there being an infinitely divisible amount of midpoints between two ends, I can't actually ever get somewhere.
Correct.
Wow.
What is this?
These are the things you've been seeing your whole life up on the wall. Everything you've been seeing on the wall is just in the first form. This is the second form. These aren't the real objects. This is just a model of what a human being is. And this is a model of what a frog is, a thing that you saw that was hopping and ribbiting. This is a guitar that people use for entertainment and made the noise you heard.
What was I seeing on the walls before?
Those were just the projections of these things in the second form. Now I'm going to take you out to where the real world is in the third form. Let's go.
Oh, it's so bright out here.
Oh, Plato, welcome back. Now tell me, what exactly did you experience?
Everything I've ever known is a lie.
How's that even possible?
Wow, what does that mean?
Yeah.
The puppeteer, when he took me away from here, he took me on this long journey. He took me to this place and there was this fire. And at this fire there were these objects. And these objects are what we've been seeing on the wall. They were just reflections the whole time. These objects, they're real things, three-dimensional. They weren't just the shadows we've been seeing on the wall. It was something I've never experienced before. And this isn't even the farthest dimension we can see. He took me outside. In the sunlight, it was blinding. I couldn't even see for the first minute I was outside. And there were these things, these creatures and everything. These objects he was holding up, they weren't even the real objects. There were real creatures outside that moved just like us. People, beings, objects. It's unbelievable.
Plato, you're speaking madness.
Yeah, this makes no sense. How can we know that this is even true? All we know is this is what you've seen. Now that you've said that we can't trust anything that we see implicitly, then how can we know that what you saw, even on the deepest level, is actually true?
Sextus, come with me. Come with me outside. You have to have some faith in me. How are you ever going to learn anything if you're not willing to have some faith in other people? I saw things and I know what I saw, and if you come with me, you'll see them too.
I'm willing to learn, but I can't promise that I'm going to believe anything that I see.
Well, I'm staying here.
Why is that?
I don't believe this. I can't even believe this. I don't even believe in this motion that you speak of. How do you guys even make it to the outside, to the real world?
Well, I'm planning on finding out.
Sextus, take my hand.
Sure thing, Plato.
Do you see this?
No, I don't! This is nuts!
It's crazy.
This is sweet!
Leaving the cave is a lot like the process of learning. At first, I was blinded by the light.
But isn't being blinded a negative thing? And as humans, shouldn't we be interested in getting pleasure and avoiding pain? Wasn't that a painful experience?
Yes, but you see, learning is a difficult process. Being blinded by the light is uncomfortable, much like learning. You have to be open to new things, and learning is an uncomfortable experience, but you have to be open to these new things to learn new things.
Interesting. But can things be learned?
I think so.
Learning is awesome.